Good evening, Professor. I was able to find 3 students here at Lone Star Community College to share my speech regarding the commemoration of my TCG club here in Houston, Texas. I will be handing the phone over to this person. Okay, so I guess a good way to start this off is to introduce myself. I'm Brandon.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate it. My friends call me Hooligan. I am currently the vice president of a club here in Houston, Texas for the Planeswalkers TCG chapter. We are currently 20 members. For the audience, a TCG is a collectible trading card game. It was founded by me and my best friend at the time, just my friend. We were just 2 people at a store at 12 o'clock at night debating on whether or not that we should even begin to start making this a club. This club is very important to me. This club has fostered relationships from friendships to people who I would now consider family. I want to go over some of the moments in my club's history to commemorate the club in regarding to the reason as to why the club is so important to my life and to the TCG community here in Texas, specifically Houston. Number 1, it is hard to find friends in the TCG community. Contrary to popular belief, you'd think nerds would get along. They don't. They share a lot of opinions, they share a lot of hot takes, and because of that, it is very daunting, it's very intimidating to get into the TCG space. To give you an idea, there's only three stores here within the Houston location that is within a 10-mile-ish distance. You have Cytex Games across the road here from Lone Star. You have Dragon's Lair Comics and Games, and then you also have Arclight. Now, once you get in, that's the easy part. The hard part's getting to know these people. A lot of these people have different personalities. A lot of these people have different ideas as to why they want to even begin to play the game in the first place, or they're too competitive, they're too, they just want to be by themselves and go solo. Whatever the case is, that's the hard part in the first place, is that barrier to entry. Me and my friend, we decided that we were going to start this club to help people to get into the TCG space, to be friendly to them. So 2 eventually became 4. At the time, my friend decided that he was going to ask this girl and her friend to join the club. At the time, this was just a friend of my best friend, which would become his wife, and eventually, very recently, they had a kid together. So that makes me an uncle.
That's so sweet.
So later down the line, people wanted to end up joining our club, and the next hard part is that people can be very mean-spirited. They can be very mean-spirited towards new players. It can be very hard for new players to even get into the game because of that, and they may get turned off to the idea wholesale. And that's how we ended up picking up more members, is by showing them the brighter side of things. I remember we would play TCGs, Dungeons and Dragons, and eventually we would get from 4 people to 6 people. That's how I ended up meeting Aaron and his girlfriend, who's currently serving in the Air Force right now. They ended up becoming a very big part of our community. Now, here's where things get complicated. Started a club, easy. Maintaining a friendship is very, very difficult. We want to show our club members that they are more than just club members, that they're family. We've hosted Friendsgivings, road trips to conventions, and even during a hard time in my life when my father passed away from, unfortunately, heart failure, my club, again, my now family, was able to comfort me. And when my best friend, his wife, is currently going into labor, everybody was there for full-on support.
Oh, that's great.
We're still currently trying to figure out how to even host a baby shower. It'll be going into the 3rd year of the club's history as having 20 members, and hopefully we'll end up having more members in the future and our club will get bigger. hopefully with another chapter, but the club has been a very important part of my life. It's been an important part of many other people's lives. And I guess this is preparation for a best man speech for my best friend's wedding. So I appreciate you all for listening. Thank you.
Thank
Hold on.
you.
I gotta make sure that I get you all one more time in frame. And thank you, Professor.